It is time for the video games. Hello, everyone. We're up to some bullshit. This bullshit, specifically. This bullshit. I'm very excited about this. Like, I tested the new patch out for the Switch port, and it seems like touch fucking wood will be okay. Hopefully. The audio problems seem mostly good. I have a friend online. I don't know who the fuck this friend thinks he is. Why would you ever enjoy Deadly Premonition ironically? I don't see a case for it myself. Anyway, enjoy. I made myself noodles so I could chow down while I played because I'm still a bit hungry.
Oh.
And so if you guys ain't seen Deadly Premonition before, trust me, you want to see Deadly Premonition.
Oh. Yep. Yeah.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
Grandpa, hurry! Hurry Grandpa, up! You're too slow.
Also, for the record, if it looks blurry or a little shitty, that's just Dead Prem. This game was originally released in 2010. And it looked bad when it came out. That is predictably deafening in my ears, but probably not in yours. I do this every time I change consoles. There we go. It's a bit more. Wataru Nishide. Good lad, good lad. They have smoothed things out a bunch in the Switch port, which it's a bit hit and miss, not gonna lie. But like I said, Dead Prem always looked like shit anyway, so I've played the original 360 cut of this game, and that also kind of looked like shit. Like this game just looks like shit. This is the intro, by the way. We haven't even had the title screen come up yet. Hey, Zexon. Welcome to Deadly Premonition. I've played Deadly Premonition before for what it's worth. Also, I might need to fuck with the brightness once I actually get into the game because it's a bit too bright. This doesn't contain director's cut extra cutscenes and DLC outfits, no. I was wondering why it had gotten darker, and that's because I hadn't touched the controller in a while, and the Switch auto dims if you do that, which is fucking annoying. Directed by the mad lad himself. And that's the intro, by the way. That's before you get to the title screen. Welcome to Dead Prem, motherfucker. Options. Cruel production? Cruel production. Nanny Sonic. Cruel production? Autosave cannot be turned on, apparently. Like, it's there. I don't remember there being an autosave out. Like, what? What is this? Controller setting. Pass. Game setting. Invert. Oh, cool. Actually, have many options. I could have sworn there was brightness. New game. It's worth noting that Dead Prem's audio balance is a bit shit at the best of times, but this is pretty loud. I got the trading card. Yeah, wasn't there an option for sound? Doesn't matter, dude. This game's audio balance is ass.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
Zexon, thank you very much for continuing
About time
your gift sub.
to get started.
It's time to get started.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York.
Yeah, they seem to have addressed the sound bug, hopefully.
If you can hear my voice, could you respond?
They did roll out a patch for that. Answer.
Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
I turned the volume down and it's
One
still
way of
pretty
looking
loud.
at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. his actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
This is our protagonist, by the way.
I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite.
This man driving in the rain, typing on his computer, smoking,
These puppies
pulling out
need to
evidence
go
and
to
talking on the phone about how Tom and Jerry are in a
I'll be a happy cat.
fucking BDSM
Waste of
relationship.
time.
That's how this game opens. Fucking dead Prem.
Perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into her nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman
This
wannabe.
game's so good, dude.
Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
How could this happen? Oh, it never gets old, dude. Monkey squirrels, this game is so good. I love Deadly Premonition. Hey, Halfco. Yo, we're fine. Checks out. Oh, Halfco, if you don't know anything about Dead Prem other than the monkey squirrels, that's a good thing to know, but... Oh, baby. You in for a ride. God, this game's good.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Although, I submit before we get started, right, you have to, like, get through the initial sort of, like, action sequence, and I'm gonna be blunt with you, you don't play Dead Prem for the gameplay, if that, you know. You watch it, you play it for the cutscenes, which you are. Also, the menu animations are broken in the Switch port. You may notice these go, like, key flag. Can I turn on autosaving from here? I hit B by accident. Because I would actually quite like to have autosaving. I can. Delightful. Did that... Okay, yeah, that kept. They have not been changed. Don't lie to me. Okay, I'm not changing the blood color. Fuck off. Okay, D-pad. This aims. That fires. That's really weird, because that's not what I'm used to, but whatever. It'll hang. You pick up these things, you get Agent Honor. We can take this and get the steel pipe, and that's actually probably a good idea. Because here's a universal rule of Dead Prem, as in life, one supposes, which is that melee weapons tend to be stronger than gun. This game is fundamentally balanced like that, although the combat in this game is a bit rough. Yeah! The monkey squirrels are at it again, dude. It is worth noting that because this is based on the director's cut version of the game, the combat is significantly easier than it is in the original 360 version, which is good because the combat takes a fucking obnoxiously long time in
Looks like
the
we're
original.
welcome.
Like, it takes way too long.
Zach, I'll let you
Way
handle
too
the
long.
meet.
I will handle the meet and greet. An extra for profiling. Stay away from obvious danger. Ugh. Such a baby. Anyway, so, like, this frame rate, right, it's actually, like, good, which is unique to this port, because no other port has a remotely good frame rate. Like, this is crazy to me that this game actually runs well. This doesn't happen. Dead Prem has never ran good. It's a smooth 30. It'll come across as 30 on my stream because, my dumbass capture card doesn't like 60. I'm pretty sure. But, on my screen, it actually runs at 60. It is a 60. It's targeting 60. It's trying. And it actually does a pretty good job of getting there most of the time. I know, right? Like, Dead Prem runs at 60 now. Like, fucking unbelievable. Hey, Answer. It stutters a bit when you get outdoors and, like, a whole bunch of shit starts loading in, but, like, I can take that hit. I don't care enough. But otherwise, the actual gameplay is smooth 60. If only I had a capture card that actually could do 60 frames, then you could actually see it. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure my capture card only outputs 30. Hang on, I need this can of pickles. The PC port's fucked. Like, normally I would recommend, you know, always PC port, always PC gaming. This game, nah. I think, touch wood, this, like, my initial impressions of the Switch port are very positive. Am I gonna play the game to the end? I plan on it, but I don't know how many streams that'll take. This is not a short game. Like, it's pretty long even by horror game standards. You got Mysterious Shadow. Woo. Oh, it auto-equips the gun. How dare you. Where's my pipe? The pipe is the superior weapon. Because you can do this. Oh, he dropped an item. Yeet! Yeah, I don't actually have, like, a playthrough planned of this exactly. I mean, I'm gonna finish it, but what I mean by that is I don't remember how to hit all of, like, the side quests or how many there are, or... Because, like, this is a game that has one save slot, and it's tremendously easy to miss shit. There's a certain point where you kind of can just do all the optional content in one go. But that kind of fucks with the pacing.
That one takes the cake. It's the first time I've been attacked so.
I don't think it's a glitch, Trina, because it's in every version of the game.
Can you give me a logical explanation about what that was?
No.
Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
Has to be a glitch. It's in every version of the game. All of them. Like, you're right. Okay, observe what Trina's talking about here. You get lollipops, which, by the way, you get lollipops. It just appears, but then it reappears, so you can keep picking them up forever. This is in every version of this game. Every version. It's in the original version, it's in Director's Cut, it's in Origins, it's in every fucking version. I don't think it's a glitch. I think this is supposed to be there. Anyway. Yeah, why not? Let's call headquarters. He's talking to Zach, my dude. Saving is also lightning fast on the Switch version. Like, look how fast that was. You see how fast saving is? Do you know how fucking slow saving was on the 360 version? Holy shit. like a Fight Club kind of thing. It's a mystery. Watch the game. That's what we're here to find out. Woohoo! Also, I did, like, the 360 version has, like, Resident Evil 4 style tank controls. Whereas Director's Cut has these, like, much looser third-person controls. And I don't really mind the tank controls so much, but it's hard not to think this is an improvement, given how, like, weird the combat is otherwise. Ow! Shit! I was too slow. Vinch! Ah, how nice of him to drop a spare pipe. Oh yeah, no, like, I know the answer to these questions. You can't spoil me. Like, I'm a big fan of the Deadly Premonitions. But do not spoil anyone in chat who doesn't know. Is the pipe just one shot? Early in the game, yeah. How far in are we? Like, the first 10 minutes. You've seen nothing yet. And this game is long. You've seen nothing yet. Woo! Fuck. Melee weapons are good, dude. You get money, and you want money. Money is good. Money can be used for goods and services. Fuck. Agent Honor. The shit. Agent Honor. 5 buccarinos. You could spoil it, but don't, because it's more fun that way. I broke my pipe, guys. I broke it again. Also, you get lots of first aid kits as well, and it's fucking... like, whatever. It's not like the gun's bad or anything. 3 hits, that's all it takes. Just pipes, just a little bit more efficient. Toolbox, that's where we can store items when we don't want to carry them, because I think this game actually does have an inventory limit. If I can find the item page. Does this game have an inventory limit? First aid kit, I've got, yeah, it's got an inventory limit. By the way, I hope you enjoy that noise when I back out of the menu and it's deafeningly loud. His name is Francis York Morgan, but call him Zach. That's what everyone calls him. That fucking noise is getting louder. It's like when you start profiling, right? And it suddenly gets quieter. Profiling just flips through all of the pictures and it doesn't really come together until you have all of them. So in future I'm just gonna not do profiling until I have all of the pieces of evidence. Boom! That explosion's so lame. It's kind of funny. Oh, hang on, hang on. Okay, I must demonstrate this mechanic. So, like, you walk up to the door. He enters it carefully, slowly, deliberately. Let me deal with this first. Run into the door. Woo! Woo! I mean, like Resident Evil 4 does the same thing, but, like, still. Anyway, fuse box. We have restored power. Like a real gamer. For what it's worth, we don't have to kill everything, and in fact, it's probably not a good idea to kill everything, because it takes too long. Great. Great. The background music gets just ear-splittingly loud for no reason. You get a nice shot bonus when you shoot something in the head. Hang on, I'm collecting money. It intensifies. It just gets efficient gameplay.
Nice shot. Bullseye.
What, is there another one? Come on. Again, combat takes way less time in Director's Cut. That whole sequence, if you really do try and kill everything instead of running past them. And this takes like 3 or 4 shots. In the original, it took like the whole fucking clip. I think they just infinitely respawn, actually.
Great. Yes.
Great. Yes. Right, okay, bye. I'm just gonna leave now. I don't care if they keep spawning. You have to leave at some point. Suddenly, a quick time event. If you fail that, you die, by the way. You do get like 2 chances, but if you fail that, you die. No, see, I've played... Well, yes, that's true. Like, Director's Cut doesn't have a difficulty select. It just automatically sets the game to easy. I've played the original on hard and on easy. On hard mode, it takes an unfathomably long period of time. But even on easy mode, Director's Cut is still significantly easier than easy mode. Like, jump cut to load screen. It keeps playing the stinger? No, it does that. I don't know if it messed up the sound effect, but it's always been a bit weird.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? The coffee warned me about it.
Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
I'll maybe play the game. Ah! It farted at me because I mashed! That's so fast, I can't believe it. Oh yeah, by the way, our car is broken, right? So we have to walk into town. And Deadly Premonition really is the kind of game that will just make you walk 500 yards into town. It won't do it for you. It'll just make you fucking walk. Like, Dead Prem is the kind of game that will absolutely be like, oh, by the way, you need to go to the other side of town now. You're driving. Like, no rush. But it will make you walk the whole fucking way. Or drive. Don't run out of stamina, ever, by the way. Okay, fortunately you get some mercy there.
Now you were very late. I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
See?
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind
Is it
me
Zach
asking,
earlier? Oh, whatever.
Did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
What's a Zach? He's us. The Zach was in us all along.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
That's what everyone calls him. I like how the
FBI
music gets
Special
down.
Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem.
No problem.
Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers.
I like how the lighting is changing per camera cut.
I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
Morgan!
And we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
Morgan. Welcome to Greenvale, bitches! It did not do the dim thing. That's just deadly premonition. Is he actually talking with someone? Play the game! That's what we're here to find out! I can press A for Zach view.
In the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George.
These are helpful if it's not the thing you've just seen, you know?
Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
But also, I love those little things. Episode 1, First Day of Investigation. Angel Isaac. A trading card. Sugar donut. Cause yeah, you need to fucking eat in this game, by the way. When you pause the game, right, you see how I've got a sleep bar and a hunger bar? That comes up. It's a thing. It's locked. Naturally. Yo, the place is trashed. Looks like the door wasn't locked. Oh boy. Woo! What a mystery.
York. York. But breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Checking to see which buttons are which. This whole time, I'm holding my breath still.
Who are you?
The hand clipping into the doorknob. Oh, baby. It's okay, we were just dreaming. Such a big fucking bed. It's a triple bed.
The symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves. A strange doll. And twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Anyway,
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach.
let's not. We have things to
I
do
hope they have
first.
some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office.
We need coffee.
There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Right. Suitcase. We may change clothing. It is important you do this regularly. It is also important that you send these clothes off for cleaning every so often, so that they do not get smelly. And you get an extra for trendy clothes. We can also sleep. Except we can't, because the game will complain at us right now. Extra for daily reporter. You know, just picking up bonuses. Slam my way into the bathroom. Always have a daily shave. I haven't shaved in a while. That's... An extra for shaving. But you cannot shower. Fraudulent game. Alright, let's get out of here. Welcome to the hotel. You cannot shit. had to look around for the marker there. We can fuck around the main hall. Like, we can look at this. Check the weather. A fine, clear day. You get an extra for checking the weather. Excuse me while I steal an egg from this microwave. Microwave? Why was there an... There's just an egg in the microwave. It's just an item here. Coffee. Important. Always get as much coffee as possible. This isn't the coffee we're looking for, though. I still... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I can save here, but, like, I've already saved. It's like, what's the point? Ah, but we can also purchase things. Like crackers. For $35 fucking dollars. We can also purchase drinks. Like coffee and black coffee for $31 fucking dollars.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
I disagree.
Is tis
Is
WR?
everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Admire.
It's delicious, Polly.
Yes,
My
Greenie, this
compliments
is
to the
world
chef.
record.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you.
And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space.
Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called
This,
Greenville.
for the record, this is
It
not a
brings your
Switchport thing. The
blood
audio
up,
mixing is
but
just shit.
It's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built
Yeah, it's
back
normal.
then.
Dead
We
Prem
saw
just does
many
that.
guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
Clock?
too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store.
Milk Barn!
The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back.
I might actually want to try and like turn down the music in the game's own audio settings. I don't think it'll fucking help because Dead Prem's audio balancing is just what it is. But I might be able to help that a little bit. Look with interest.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Now then, let's get going.
In the coffee. I love this game so much. I love this game so much, dude. All right, yeah. Let me fuck with the audio settings. I might be able to help this out a little bit. Okay, let's. How does 60% sound? Did that actually take? I'm having difficulty navigating the menu. Leave. Save. You can then make another coffee. Now there's no music, so I can't tell. Unexpected trouble is coming your way. Lucky item. Lighter. Same again. Pass. Notice how they don't just have a no button. They have to have it time out. That's just... Dead Prem, yo. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Or we can talk to Polly.
Oh, hi.
We can buy things. We can buy stabilizer for 186. Cigarette, heavy, a very rare and strong brand. Smoking will make you forget that time is going by. Oh. I can't carry any more of it. I guess I'm already carrying a bunch. What can I get here? Cheese! Oh, super. Ah, I've acquired that. Yeah, well, The port may have some problems. Cheese! I like how it's 5 lollipops for $14. Right, I'm good. Let's hit the town. Nice clear. Money. Hi, Scott Luck. I like how people greet Zoku instead of streamer. That being said, there's a lot of people in chat today. I might just be missing people. I'm bad. Saying hi to all of them first. Fuckers.
His car.
Right. Our office is open from 9 to 17. I think that's my capture card having things set
So
to
we
right,
have
unfortunately.
King
It kind of
George to
saturates the
thank
high
for
end.
Preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin.
I don't really want to make it darker, though, because the dark scenes are already pretty dark. I don't know, the color space of this game is not very,
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
That's useless to me, man. I'm not playing with Joy-Cons. Oh, the frame rate has died! Oh, I got a flare. Good. Handy if you... Okay, how do I drive the car? Ooh, that... Oof. Oof. The driving. Oof. Notably, the engine noise appears to not exist in the Switch version. The car is supposed to make noise, I assure you. That turns on the lighting. That makes the third... I prefer third person for this, so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
We can buy a copy online.
Frame rate. Oh yeah, by the way, incidentally, this siren is not pointless. It actually makes the car go faster. That sounds idiotic, but I assure you it's true. It also, you may notice in the top left, drains your fucking stamina. Which means you can use stabilizer to drive quicker. Oh, the frame rate is really bad when you're driving. That is not good. I mean, it wasn't good in the original, but I'm pretty sure that's like a fair bit worse.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Yeah, I don't think my attempt at fixing the audio balance really helped that much. An unbelievably delicious turkey sandwich. See, once you're back indoors, the frame rate gets all smooth again. It's the outdoor sequences that really, like, eat shit.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you.
I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
I just remembered what this
Let me know when
entails.
things are ready.
And he's off.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Boom, now, boom, boom. Okay, save the game. Now we get to look around the police station to look for keys. And oh baby, you will find keys. Hey Emily! Most women are prone to cold.
Hi.
Info gathering bonus. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. You can tell by their lack of a name.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy. I haven't missed a day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will ya? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Speaking of exercise, right, I fucking scarred my heel. Because of all the fucking DDR I've been playing. Like, it's minor, but I have scarred the tissue.
Zach, look at this. Oh, now this is something special.
Gave myself a fucking sports
It's the
injury
epitome
playing
of the old
DDR.
Frontier Sheriff's Office.
Actual scar, like on the like scarred tissue, not like a physical outer scar.
Deer's head on the wall. A flag, a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle.
It's
amazing.
It's
You'd
relatively
never see a
common in
hunting rifle
runners.
on the wall of a police department in the city. That's just amazing. I wonder if the sheriff would ever let me shoot.
It's also pretty mild, like, you know, I massage the foot, put some ice on it every so often, it'll heal on its own. Walking is apparently, like, great therapy for it, which is fucking handy, given that I walk, like, 2 hours every single goddamn day. Yeah, we started a... Yeah, so there's a lot of side quests like that, and a bunch of them are totally fucking missable. Check the weather. It'll rain until noon. Let's have a late breakfast today. And I hella do not remember what all of the, oh, okay. None for me. I hella don't remember where, like, all of the side questy-esque things are. Absolutely not. Kitchen room. This is very important. We need food. We can also shave here if we want to be weird. Dumbbell.
Zach, we found Arnold. Let's get him back to George.
I guess it's a cute name for a dumbbell.
I don't know how he knows that that's Arnold, but he is right. Side quests give you things, but they do not affect the ending. Hey, we found keys. What's in the fridge? Ah, a turkey sandwich. Ha! tricked! It was a trading card of a turkey sandwich! You got baited! Ha! I hate that. I always fall for that. I can't believe they do that. They put a trading card of the turkey sandwich inside the fridge. We found another set of keys. Nothing. Oh, observe. It's hardly a mystery who uses these, is it, Zach? Can't just open things. No, the slow door opening. I'm losing time.
You found the key.
I hope so.
No. This is a sugar glider. Sorry, wrong key. The sugar glider is a small gliding possum. It has shorter hair and a longer column-like tail. You can really see its muscle definition on this image, can't you? But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Zach, can you tell these things apart?
You found the key.
Is this the one you were looking for?
I don't know what the right key is. I've forgotten. Of course Greenie knows shit like that.
No. This is a gray squirrel. Sorry, that's not the key. Nothing particularly special about the gray squirrel, I'm afraid. You can find them in the US, Canada, and in England, too.
A gray squirrel. What was I thinking?
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Wrong keys, dude. How can this be? Need to find the right keys. No, I want you to... Morgan. Morgan. I want you to pull it. Don't... It's like, okay. It's in the corner. Nothing to do with the investigation. It's even in use? Hell no. We can sleep in a cell, just if we feel like it. No reason to, but we can. There's stuff in here. Oh boy, keys. Just in a cell, you know? That's a great place for keys, I think. Why would you try and open it? It's a cell. It's locked. York. Oh boy, keys. Bruh. I don't think this does anything. Fuck you, box. Hey, bullets. For guns we don't have. Noob. Ah! I got penalized money. got penalized money. Observe. He's still freaked out. I can't talk to him. I'm losing time, dude. No. Put the gun away. No. I beefed it. Oh, I gave him... That's not the...
You found the key.
I'm pretty sure I gave him the wrong
I hope
one.
this is the right one.
Maybe this is the right one? I don't know. No, that's the right one. It's the right one, I think. Is it the right one? Is it the right one? Or is it the wrong one? I don't know. I don't remember. I got 4 keys.
You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you? Sorry, wrong key.
A Siberian chipmunk?
This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're actually quite a popular pet.
So it isn't even a squirrel.
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now. You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel.
Squirrel!
So much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
There are like
We
5.
just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
Alright, let's investigate.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18.
Ha!
She
Anagram.
graduated from
Sounds
high
like
school this
anagram.
year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in a lumber mill when she was a child.
Dang.
Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
Is it starting to make sense? I don't think it is at all.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing.
What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here.
Oh my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Thinking about biscuit. Thinking about biscuit. He doesn't even answer. He's just staring at the biscuit. I never gave George's fucking dumbbell back. I don't know if I can fix that later or if that's like a thing that's now just gone.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
I have a waypoint.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
No one says that. Oof, the outdoors frame rate is... Hoo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
Ba-bow.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
It just immediately starts pissing it down the second I get in this fucking car. How do I reverse? Ah. Blech. Oh, driving in this game is so the blue.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are
Ah!
total strangers. I don't get on very well with women. You might be surprised to hear.
That's
Fuck!
because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by,
Taking the
That's
path.
good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
I'm driving on the right side of the road. Shut up.
So,
Americans think they know things. They don't know anything.
Is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
We're too fixated on violence. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path. First and foremost, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Back there he is, the monarch, in all his glory. It makes me glad that I wasn't.
Why do I have turn signals mapped to the D-pad?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting.
Fuck me. What is with the driving in this game?
Homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Holy shit.
Right now is...
Should we drive on the right? No, because in Japan they drive on the left. You're focused on the fucking side of the road? I can't drive in a straight line. You have to drive on the left side of this game? You don't have to, but you should. The game is actually mapped to Japanese sensibility, so yes, the left side of the road is the one the cars will drive on.
That's a pretty big hospital. Guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it moves. So now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
Pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond beyond your understanding.
The weather is dynamic, so like this is not guaranteed to be happening while it's raining.
That's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Man just has the FBI poncho. Oh, so yeah, you may notice that even though I diddled with the sound settings, it helps precisely dick with the the cutscenes audio balancing.
Hello, Sheriff.
Freckly Fiona.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Liar's House!
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain. It's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
I'm gonna try and turn the music down again. I'm gonna try. I don't think it will help. Okay, fine. Don't talk to me then. But where is the computer room? Wait, that's outside. What the fuck? Oh, no, it isn't. Perspective is hard.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
I've already forgotten what he said. King passes rook and meets bishop. King passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. Checkmate! I'm a fucking genius.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased, with Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple. Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
What a game! Okay, the music's definitely quieter now. It might actually be a bit too quiet now. But honestly, I'm gonna keep it that way. Considering it frequently got to, like, deafening levels of not being able to hear what the fuck you were doing. He talks to Zach through something? Yeah, he has, like, an earpiece or something. I don't know. Like, do you see the gesture he's doing? All in due time, chat. What's a high alpha? Oh, right. I forgot. The indicator points downwards. You don't see an earpiece? You don't see a lot of things in this game. Right, I have to actually go downstairs. Oh, okay, there we go. I found the stairs. You'll learn. Don't worry about it. Be patient. You're supposed to wonder things. It's a mystery game, honestly. Yeah! Oh, random body. Wrong one. Who fucking locks the door? Stupid usher.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Usher Johnson. Doctor.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usher Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
Don't sound so proud.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Why?
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
I mean, the sound effects are still at max volume because they're not that loud during the gameplay. I don't want to turn down the...
From the onset of rigor mortis,
yeah, the music
the
change
stiffening of the
definitely
muscles,
helps.
The time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours.
I'm going to keep it like
That's
this.
Still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. And blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Is this a negative 9 out of 10? I don't know if it's 9, maybe like 8. Maybe like negative 8. There are some, like, actually pretty shitty gameplay sequences.
But that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after.
Well, we'll get to them, but there are actually some, like, gameplay sequences of this that do kind of piss me off.
Now, I first thought death by suffocation.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's better in director's cut, that's the thing.
But after further investigation, I now have
I never played through the whole thing on director's cut.
The direct cause of death,
I doubt it, though,
was loss of blood from the wound.
The wound being the fact that her stomach was, like, fucking slashed open. Yeah, I'll bet.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable
They're
to
duct
speak her
taped to the
story
floor.
to anyone
Soft mats
who
in
could
it.
hear her cries.
Hair.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Gross.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that, or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
I like how the sound effects are now significantly louder than the music.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Like, admittedly, that's because I mess with the balancing, but I don't want to mess with the sound
effects.
effects.
It stopped raining on the night Anna was killed.
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
Such a bitch.
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
But what if we do stare at her for too long? Ooh. Thanks.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
Now it's very quiet, just broadly.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Usha, are you...
Is this really a speedrun? No.
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate, yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator. Bit off honest time.
First playthrough? No. I've played this game through before, but not on the Switch version.
You'll never get a dental print from a wound like this.
And the Switch version is...
But this is still a big leap.
I mean, audio mixing aside, the Switch port's pretty good. Touch wood. This isn't wood. Wood. Ah! This bit's wood.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Just carrying around all this shit.
There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret.
They're not fake red nails. They're seeds.
George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
He pulled them out of... He pulled at least one of them out of her throat.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, like, that's also not a spoiler, because the Japanese name of the game is literally Red Seed's Profile. Like, you can probably infer from that. God knows why it was changed to Deadly Premonition.
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Which reminds me, by the way, is it still being called Red Seed's Profile in Red Seed's Profile 2 in Japanese? Because I swear I looked at the Japanese announcement and it still had Deadly Premonition 2 on the screen. You know, York just leaves the evidence on the table. Don't worry about it. Also, everything's fucked now. This happens every so often.
Zach, they're here.
I am the Zachary. Hey, Flad. I pressed it too quickly and I got fart noise. Fladovi's presence reminds me that I haven't played Chapter 9 yet of Celeste. Ah, purchase 5 lollipops. You acquired Lollipop. How's that? And off she trots.
Nice shot. Great.
Oh, they're not dead. Man, the aiming's weird.
Amazing. Bullseye.
Amazing. Bullseye.
Yes, bullseye.
Yes, bullseye. Yeah, the sound mixing is, like, pretty fucked in the Switch version of this game. Like, it's not good in general, but I think the Switch port's probably a bit worse in that regard.
Bullseye.
Stabilizer. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say the original sound mixing is fantastic, but it's a little less weird. Like, I actually did go looking at the original's cutscenes to find out, and the music is definitely not as prone to, like, drowning out the cutscenes. I did not change the sound effects volume level, no. And I don't really wanna. Cause like, this is fine. It's the voice lines that are too loud in this scene. This came out after Resident Evil 4, by a significant margin. This game came out in 2010. Originally. I'm unsure of, like, whether to count this as, like, a game of the year when I do my little spreadsheet thing. Because, like, this port is new. And it plays differently from other ports by virtue of that. But, like, it's kind of in a weird between zone, I guess. Honorable mention, perhaps? I don't know. Which list do I write this in?
Yes.
Like, I appreciate a good port. Would it actually manage Game of the Year? It would manage an honorable mention at bare fucking minimum if the port stays solid.
And shot.
Like, I appreciate a good update. Because while it may not have technically come out in the year, if you're the best version of a good game and you came out in a certain year, then it's like, that has to be mentioned somehow.
Amazing.
Get him! Get him! Get his ass! Excuse me, I found coffee. It is like a unique version of the game as well. Like, it's director's cut balance without director's cut content. Be gone, Rick. How nice of you to drop ammo. I can't carry this anymore. Pick it. Send it to the toolbox. You know what content the DC added? Not much, really. It ain't that big of a deal.
Yes.
Also, this has an auto-aim button. I don't think auto-aim was in the original. I might be wrong about that. I haven't played the original in quite some time. I'm fucking getting mixed up on my directions. This way, genius. I assume you're already committed to your Borderlands 3, but, I've not been hearing spectacular things about that video game so far. No, it wasn't the original? Okay. Like, I'm getting, like, kind of mixed up, because, like, these controls, these, like, loose controls, definitely not how the original worked. Definitely not. Like, this is much easier to work with, it must be said. Oh, right. The card reader. Because I do own the PC port, but the PC port is the PC port, so I never played much of it. Can't imagine why. We can sleep, but why would we ever do that? Weapon Borderlands 3, it just hasn't been rating that well. with critics. Which, I don't know, like, it's up to you if you give a shit about that. Seems like a dud to me. But I don't know, some people like that sort of thing. Oh, I just see this. This is another lollipop spawning place. This is definitely not a bug, because that's actually got lollipops on the goddamn, like, chair. How do you feel about Project Resistance gameplay? Has there been gameplay? Because if there's been gameplay, I have not seen it yet. You think this is an easy mode feature? Perhaps. I remember it being there on the original. Like, that's in every version of the game. I don't remember it being, like, dependent on the difficulty, but it might be.
Bullseye, great.
Shoot him, baby. Like, bear in mind I have not actually played Director's Cut, so the changes to Director's Cut's balance are unknown to me. That is nice little blinking on the bottom of the screen. That's that's a unique one. Observe. A smash wheelchair. Is there more enemies coming? There's more enemies coming. I hear enemy. I don't see enemy. Oh, there he is.
Amazing. Amazing.
Amazing.
Here! Over here!
Baited! Oh no! Shocking!
Nice shot. Bullseye.
Cannot aim gun. Are these breakable? Yes. Why you gotta make me break all of them one by one? Bait. Normal worm. It's very important that you collect all the worms. Turn on and off. Need to find a key card first. Hey, Empress. What's this? A first aid kit? More first aid kits? I love first aid kits. How to use a keyboard. They did actually address that in a cutscene. Like, why the town has a big-ass hospital. They were actually, like, just talking about that. Yeah, this is Deadly Premonition. Empress, this is a fucking trip of a video game. Mining trees. Thinking. How I mine for fish. Hey, Harvey. Oh, it's a trip, and it's a wreck. And it's a wreck of a trip. But I fucking love this game. Like, it should be noted that on the whole, I am positive about Deadly Premonition.
Huh?
Oh, this game has big Dreamcast energy.
Amazing.
Neat.
Great. Nice shot. Bullseye.
This guy fucking charging up his spirit energy in his shotgun.
Nice shot. Great.
I'm just collecting items and shit, man. Right, what haven't I killed? Oh, no, I'm good. I win. And now we're back.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke two at once?
This fucking guy.
Who's that old man?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town. Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
Mysterious capitalist.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak.
I disagree.
Mr. Stewart.
So says Mr. Stewart. Kane, thank you very much for the 2 months.
Nice to meet you too. How did you know my name?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too. So says Mr. Stewart.
So says Mr.
Harry,
Stewart.
Stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
Emily here. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
gives a little thumbs up while he's doing this shit, dude. Oh, what a guy.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
I beg to differ.
Forest Park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
Well, that does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case? I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
The fucking York smile. Ah, what a video game, dude. What a video game. We are on police business. I still can't drive. Oh god, I can't drive. Oh no. Oh no. What's the brake button? Oh, that's right, trigger.
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Green, along with his two grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet? Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
See, drive on the
Orders
left.
by who?
Easy.
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Good old Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out.
Yeah! To have a meddling.
Oh no!
You, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got.
I'm a genius.
I can fill you in right now if you.
Oh no!
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized.
69% damage.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Fuck,
Not at
fuck,
all.
how do I drive?
Not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I'm driving on the right side of the road now. Does that appease you, weirdos? Oh god, I can't. No, I've just smashed into a bush. No, I'm not driving on the road at all. Dude, this game's driving controls are not good. Cut me a break. I like how left and right D-pad are assigned to left turn and right turn, respectively. Like, this game fucking needs turn indicators, like, come on. I have never braked in my life, and I would not plan on starting now. This game originally released on the 360 in 2010. You just gotta cut corners, okay? It's faster that way. Like I said, this really is a game that will make you fucking drive to places. I will never turn off my turn signal. Was this an indie game? I mean, not especially. Driving on the left side of the road, motherfucker. The car does have a stamina gauge. What's more, it's your stamina gauge. Like, that actually does matter. Couldn't make a decision there about which way to turn. Therefore, I took the third option, which was to do nothing. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Hang on, I need to consult the map. Oh, the map sucks. What the fuck? That noise is incredibly loud. Oh wait, no, I can turn left. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. Alright, what the fuck? Where am I going? I'm on official police business! Oh good, a gas stand. Might as well do that now, I think. Because holy fucking shit, am I bad at this video game. Hey guys! I think the car needs a tune-up. Ah!
You from out of town? I ain't seen you here before.
Jack, the Raging Bull. Gasoline
I'm
stand owner.
Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Dang.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
Shut it. If you're a customer, act like one and shut the mouth. Huh?
Quit your spitting and, like... bribe money to get information from Jack. Thanks. Disgusting. Good car wash. Thank you. Anyway, bribe. He's become see-through.
The Ben Franklin you wanted.
Give it to me.
We've enabled a side quest. If we give him 1,000, he'll suppose... Oh, it actually tells us what chapters we can do things in. That's oddly convenient. Was it always that permissive? 9 is an important chapter, but we can only do this from chapters 2 to 4. Look how many fucking chapters there are. Jesus Christ, this game's long. Becky, Diane, Carol. Huh, I mean, I guess that makes it easier to, like, perform your side questy things. I'm not giving this guy $1,000, not right now.
Hey there, Benjamin. I wanted to talk to you. Have you heard this yet? I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
Zach, did you see that? It was as if we weren't here.
I wonder what that was all about. Did it make sense to you?
Right, well, we've done it. We've bought things. I still can't fucking drive. Jesus Christ, it's so hard to drive in a straight line in this game. The driving controls leave something to be desired.
Agent Morgan, how much longer do you want to keep talking?
Come on.
Maybe we should cut the chit-chat and go get official statements.
George is right. Let's head over to the forest park.
We can go to the junkyard. Maybe later. I actually don't know what happens if you stamina out the car. Oh. Honestly, very little that's interesting. I wonder if driving along the train line is better than going up the road. Oh wait, no, it makes the car real fucking slow is what it does. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I just let go of the accelerator button because I'm stupid. My instinct is that it's right trigger. It's not. That's the brake. Wait, no, did we don't... That's not it. That's different. The frame rate got smoother all of a sudden, and now the driving is a lot... I mean, no, the driving is still slippery as fuck hell. Are we there yet? No. Fucking get used to this shit. Ah! Ah! I'll let up. Fortunately, the stamina meter is incredibly forgiving. Ah! What chapter are we in right now? Is there a way to check that? Is that a key flag? Why is that so loud? The sequel so far is a Switch exclusive, yeah. Dead Prem 2 is apparently going to be exclusive to the Switch, which is really fucking weird, but... it is what it is, apparently. I keep letting go of Accelerate rather than Siren, because I'm bad. Like, it's also, like, realistically affected by hills, meaning you drive slower up hills. Whereas, like, I know quite a few games that don't bother with that detail, and in this game I really wish they didn't bother with that detail. Because you know how fucking long it takes to drive up the fucking hill. Look how much gas I've burned doing this. You have to do this. Ah, I can't drive. Wait, this is 4? Doesn't that mean there's side quests that are only available now? If I gotta drive all the way back? Where's the list? Where is the list? Fuck. Where is the list? What is it under? Title? Why would it be title? That's weird. Trading card? That's not it. How many chapters? Like, a lot. Well, I can't be fucked to drive back, so whatever we miss on chapter 4 is staying missed forever. I hit the button that brakes. That's a sharp brake, too. I did it. I drove the car. Extra for long distance, I'll fucking say.
Is this government land?
No, it's private. Owned by Harry.
This whole area?
That's right. I'm sure I mentioned that he owns pretty much the whole town.
He used the money left by his father to buy up most of the town. Many town residents live on his land.
Zach, did you hear that? This entire park. A rich man's personal playground. These country rich folk are amazing. It all looks very well kept, too.
He sounds so thrilled by this. L.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me.
And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
Jim Green, Forest Park Warden.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
Pardon?
And these two discovered the body?
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Sinister.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter.
You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright.
They're sitting!
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining. Bright gold hair. There were lots of animals around her. Squirrels, weasels, and a snake. A real snake. We didn't know until then. But we know now. Anna was the fairy of the forest. She was a goddess. She smiled when she saw us. She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is. Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now.
Blur.
Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too. So...
Our unsub.
What?
Fuckers unsubbing. How could this be? Hey guys, did you know that subscriptions are only half off due to the sometimes? A pro streamer.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Buy a subscription for $2.50, bitch. does just fucking appear. Holy shit. What a god.
As you requested, we have permission to stay and look around as needed.
Smiley, thanks for converting from a Twitch Prime to a Tier 1 sub.
Basic Crime Investigation 101. We might uncover some further evidence.
My men have covered this already. I seriously doubt that there is anything else to find.
Well, then you and Emily can wait in the car if that's the case. But I'll take my time.
It's also raining now, but like, if you want to take your time, pal, I can sleep for a little bit, you know? I'll get a light sleeping, you know? It advances the timer by 3 hours, but who cares? That's not important. Now we can eat one of our 14 lollipops. God, I wish I could get full eating 5 lollipops. That doesn't make you full at all, I think. I'm gonna skip the profiling until we act. Like, I know you get extra money for it, but like, fuck it, I don't care. Faris Matra, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. See, I told you, pointing it out works wonders. I know it's annoying when Strimmer does it, but there's a reason Strimmer does it. Because it fucking works. Oh, the frame rate has died. But only briefly. And also these cans of pickles are infinite. Oh, no, never mind. Subs here. Get your half off subs here. Also, someone send me an actual Subway sandwich. I'm hungry. Okay, what else am I looking for? Maybe something on the log. I need to find 2 more pieces of evidence. I think the game gets all pissy if you try and leave. Yes, it does. It's okay, you can let me walk back, you don't have to... Oh, okay. Right, maybe go the other way. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oi, what the fuck? Bro. What? Oh, no, there's purpose to this. Chip with... You know, just shoot a fence. Again, we'll skip pro. It will make you sit through like a truncated version of like the images flashing by. I don't know why it makes you do it every time. It's much more efficient to just do it when you have all of the things. Like, it's not even like a speedrun strat. That's a stop wasting my fucking time strat. Alright, but where's the last piece? Is it these canned pickles? Oh, hello. That's not glowing red though, but I'm gonna shoot it anyway. Why did it land all the way over there? Oh, trading card. Oh, there it is. Eh. Shed? Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, because once you have all the pieces, profiling will begin. Automatically, even.
I haven't seen one of these in a long time.
And the rain stopped.
It's upside down. I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. He hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. He was really enjoying it. A sicko. And he knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory, don't you think, Zach?
What was his name again? That Hollywood producer.
That's right. Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact. Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself.
Yuck.
He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion.
Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna?
Yeah, that's...
Now I get it.
Good camera angle there, buddy.
He was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said. She was a goddess. The unknown subject offered prayers to Anna's body, with its bitten-out tongue and massive body wound. Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So, who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason. She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too. How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
Dun dun dun!
it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
Money! Tree mining town.
The lumber mill is pretty far from here. If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, everything I've just said falls apart. But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks. All I can do is deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking. It usually unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
Oh, the brightness. Holy shit, what was that all about? Ah, we're on chapter 5 now. Okay. So I have definitely conclusively missed... I still don't know where the list is. Where is the list of... Oh, it's under the... Why is it under the map? I'm gonna fucking die. 4 has... Oh, wait, well, we can do 4 later. We can do 4 when we hit 6. That comes up again at 6. What one did I miss? Ah, oh no, that comes up again later. That doesn't come up at all until later. Later. A bunch of these come up, like, again, so, like, we haven't missed much, but we've probably missed something. 26! Yeah, 5, you can't do shit during 5, so 5 is not the time for things, really. Actually, it doesn't seem like we've missed anything at all. We can still do everything later. And perhaps we shall. There are some chapters where you just can't do anything other than, like, stay on the main path, and this appears to be one of them. As noted by the fact we also don't have a fuel or... a fuel or car damage gauge right now, which is good for my reckless as shit driving.
And now it's totally abandoned.
I presume so. I've never really been inside, so I don't know for sure, but sure is run down.
Deserted buildings.
Yeah, get the big speed!
Telling Harry to have the place torn down.
Ah!
Used as the site of Anna's murder.
We don't know that for sure yet, Agent Morgan.
But that's where I'm on your point of view. But the perpetrator selected...
I want to go down this pathway.
York, you seem very confident about this.
Confident? Confidence is a sweet spot between being rude and hopeless. I'm just drawing natural conclusions from the facts that we've seen.
That sounds exactly like being full of confidence, at least to me. And to normal people with common sense.
Common sense can be the opposite of fact sometimes. Bear that in mind.
Oh, I will, Agent York. Thank you for another pearl of wisdom.
Either way, they're going to the lumber mill. Let's hurry.
Can you step on it, Agent York?
Can I fucking step on it? Yeah, in a moment, man. Can I step on it? Yeah! Get the big air! Oh shit, we're out of control! I regained control. It's okay, I'm the best driver. Am I even going the right way? I don't think I am. Where the fuck is this taking me? Where am I going? I'm going this way. Ah! Well, we're doing this now, I guess. That's okay. This is workable. For now. Do you get a speed boost when driving in reverse with the siren on? I don't think this is working. This is a dead end! No, dude! I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm wrong. Okay, we're still driving backwards.
Let's go and find out if your facts can be trusted.
You're full of confidence, right? Let's get to the lumber mill.
Which way do I drive? Is it that way? I guess it's... No, that looks like it's taking me further away from where I want to go. But, like, I need to consult the map. No, yeah, I need to go left, dude. That'll take me back into town, and then I can... No. What the fuck? God, this game's navigation is confusing as fuck. Where is the lumber mill? Oh, no. Okay, no, it is around that way. Right. Okay. This game's navigation is hella not its strong suit. Yeah, no one ever remarks on your fucking insane driving in this game. It don't matter. They don't care. Yeet! Yeet! This is the wrong way! Why did it swerve to the right? What the fuck? I actually did not tap a button there and it swerved to the right. My right turn signal is forever on. Do you ever notice how the license plate says Spy Fiction? Because it does. Switch Joy-Con drift. I'm using a normal controller. You think I play with the fucking Joy-Cons? Jesus Christ. Is that why it's swerving randomly? Again, no. The control I'm using doesn't have motion controls. Like, this is like a third-party joypad that cost me like 20 quid because Nintendo's Pro Controller fucking broke within like 2 hours of me using the bastard because it's shit garbage. This is basically a Pro Controller but actually has build quality. Even though, I mean, it feels kind of cheap, but it hasn't immediately snapped, so... Also, fuck the fact that they feel that they seem to have the balls to charge $60 goddamn for the Pro Controller. Like, what fucking idiot is paying those prices? Holy shit. There's nothing you can add to a controller to make it worth as much as a full price game. Holy fuck. Is it the Hori controller? I don't... Maybe? Might be. I appear to be stuck. Okay, maybe turn the siren off, except no, never turn the siren off. The siren makes us drive faster. As we all know, I need to drive faster. Keitendrit! underwhelming. We made it! We drove slow, but we made it.
I'm going in alone. You two stay here. I can't concentrate on profiling with other people around me.
Now hold on a minute. We're investigating this case together.
Listen, I can't risk the crime scene being compromised by you two.
What are you saying? You're not the only professional law enforcement officer here, Agent Morgan. We know how to secure a crime scene.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. But this is how I operate. Furthermore,
Yes? Furthermore what?
to me, the outsider FBI agent, every citizen of this town is a suspect. You two could be in on this whole thing for all I know. I have to keep suspects out of the crime scene.
How can you say such a thing? Is he making fun of us? We should have left him behind and come here by ourselves.
You're right. I've never been so insulted.
Sorry, but I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, the X-Bone has, like, crazy expensive controllers.
Did you hear that, Zach? If they're pros, then we should let every first-person shooter gamer out there join the SWAT team.
About that, mate! And suddenly the frame rate, like, massively improves when we get indoors. No. Give me your pipe. The pipe is the most efficient weapon. Binch. 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 All is binch. Nice, like, solid wall of fog. And finally, binch. Oh. Mate! Mate, have you got 20p?
Just as I thought, Zach. This is where Anna was killed.
Yeah, I didn't bother to, like, do side questy stuff straight away. Even though, like, you can do, like, a huge number of the side quests, like, immediately. Whereas I feel like it makes more sense to have the characters be introduced into the story more naturally and then doing it. I mean... The thing about the large quantity of side quests in the game as well is just the fact that if you do all of them, like, up front, if you do all of them up front, then it takes a while. And that kind of messes with the pacing. But if you start doing one, like, why would you stop? Sir Mopalot, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
And as ever, remember, from the end of September, subs half off, $2.50. Why is the profiling affecting the face cam? Because my face is in front of the screen. You got a glitch. But we also got a new gun.
Zach, it's almost like an altar. Was the murder some kind of ritual?
I don't think that's an audio glitch. I think the game's just like that. Oh, is this so why does the screen go a bit blurry when, like, profiling happens? Yeah, that's because bandwidth, like, works like that. That's bitrate. Bitrate does that. And I stream at a pretty high bitrate, so it's kind of just a Twitch thing, I guess. There's a flashlight coming out of his head. Pocket. See? Rate this game. Oh. Rate this game? Negative 8 out of 10. Dang. Hang on, let me toss this useless pipe and collect a fresh pipe. As we know, you should carry around as many pipes as possible. Gift subs are not half off, you are right. Gee, I have, like, the machine gun now. How much ammo do I have for this thing? Not that it matters. Pipe is clearly superior. I need to find something. What am I missing here? I mean, a key is what I need to find, but I need to poke around things. Yeah, there's this room. I just didn't notice this. There we go. New phone, who dis? Yeah, I'll get that in the morning.
I disagree.
Smoked salmon. Psychode, thank you for gifting a sub to Kydrugs.
Where are you hiding?
Again, there's no sense in profiling until you have all the pieces. It just fucking takes forever. Right. Let's change clothing, because we probably smell a bit. It's starting to look like it's getting dirty. It'll take a million hours for it to get clean, because time doesn't pass in the nether dimension. You get profiling money, but let's be real, you get, like, infinite money in this fucking game. Like, has money ever been an issue playing Dead Prem? But it is important to get infinite lollipops. I have never once had money issues playing this game. I cannot imagine anyone else has either. Oh, there's enemies now. Mate, give me your pipe. Didn't want to die, you should have thought of that before you got in my way. This is the worst camera angle. Of the many camera angles that exist in the universe, this is the worst one. Nope, me first. Fine, I'll break a pipe first. Jesus. But I want this. Ugh! Why do I have such limited inventory space? How do I get more inventory space again? That's more side questy shit, isn't it? Oh yeah, toolbox, of course. I forget about that. It's right there on the screen, but I continue to forget that's a thing. What's this game lore? There was a murder in a small town. We are tasked with, like, discovering who murdered a local girl. And so far, we're only like 3 hours in, so... That's all we know right now. I mean, that's all you know right now, at least. Like, I've played this game before. I'm not blind to what's going on. But I think you'll appreciate it. Won't budge without a good whacking. Oh, that's why it gives you infinite pipes. No. Thank you for this animation, Swery65. Go away. You too. Beat it, punk. Casually throw away your pipe and collect a new pipe. Golf club. Damn it. My god, York in Smash Brothers. Thinking about toilet. Shit. Hey, free steel pipe. You flushed a steak down the toilet. Like, climbing. That's certainly another way. Saw that coming. But I still broke my pipe. Whatever, I send all my melee weapons to the toolbox. Ah! Be gone! You say that, but I can't pay anyone to watch me play anything that's not a survival horror game, so... That says what it is. I do really like Deadly Premonition though, so, you know. Like, I started playing this because A, I really fucking like this game, and I absolutely want to play it again. But also, I know people want to watch this, so, you know, that's a nice confluence of interest, isn't it? What on earth do we need a gearbox for? The Bulmer Peak of Jank is right as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the combat is pretty bad. I mean, like, in Director's Cut it's serviceable, I guess, but it's, like, it ain't great. It really ain't all that. Excuse you. Hey, Lime. Can you die a bit faster? This is procedural? No. Like, as in police procedural, not procedurally generated. Hang on, I need to flush a toilet. Alright, now. Thank you for your patience. Oi! Alright, a medium medkit. They really, yeah, they do like that suspense sting noise a lot. Get fucking comfy with it. He's not interested in toilets. You know that shit's gonna spawn an enemy. Why contain it? Why not flush more toilets? That one didn't even have an item in it. That's gotta be illegal. It's like, if you're not gonna give me an item for flushing a toilet, why do you even have the toilet? What the fuck? A flare. Those will come in handy when I inevitably royally fuck up when driving the car. Oh, hello. Ah! You may notice that did, like, no damage. Back to the mission knife. Bandage. Coffee! Hang on, pal. I'm looking for coffee and lockers and stuff. You're in the way. Sir! Please evaporate. Thank you. really like aim the melee weapons up and down at all. What a mystery. Oh. But how do I get past these barrels? Oh, I picked it up somehow. We can use our fishing rod for it. Super. And up we go. Right, that's just gonna break the next time I touch anything with it, so I might as well just get rid of it now.
Huh?
How many times does one have to shoot someone in the butt?
Nice shot. Great.
One sees that the enemies just kind of take more hits to kill now. With the basic pistol, at least. Keep dry, it says. What if I don't keep it dry, huh? It's important to recklessly shoot every fucking thing you see. No, the flashlight's in his pocket. No one ever asked that question about Silent Hill 1. You can see it, it's right there. It kind of clips into his arm a bit when he's holding a gun, but it's right there. It's the exact same like it is in Silent Hill 1. The dude's got it in his pocket. Another infinite lollipop spawn point, by the way. We are now up to 3 infinite, like, food spawn points. Or maybe it's 4, actually.
Great.
Bullseye.
Am I gonna speedrun this? Surely by now, like, you should know that I don't really like that question. But I don't know, probably not. The speedrun's kind of long. It's like 4 hours. Like, shit. You don't really play Dead Prem for the gameplay. I don't know. I'm not like that's not like off the table completely. But I sure as shit don't see me doing it regularly in any event because I don't have that long on average to do a run with, because like maybe the Switch port's faster, at which point it'd be like maybe 3 and a bit. I don't know.
Amazing. Nice shot.
At least it reserves a stinger effect when you actually clap eyes on a monster.
Amazing. Great. Bullseye.
In general, I sort of dislike not being able to play anything without being asked whether or not I'm going to run it.
Nice shot.
I get that question about every game. The realistic answer is I don't know until I'm doing it, and at which point you already know the answer. I don't really have any more information about whether or not I want to run something than you do. Tree of Hands! Oh, right. The game does this every so often, huh? I think the Switch port... I mean, I don't know. Like, if we can get through the whole game on the Switch port without having it crash, then that'll be a minor miracle unto itself. It seems pretty stable so far, but, like, we don't know yet. Alright, I need to head back. But, what direction is back? Hey, pipes. I do literally have speedrun in the tags, so change the tags, lest people ask. No, they fucking won't. It's cute that you think people read. I just went backwards. Maybe going backwards is good. Maybe it's not good. Which way did I come in from? No, this room only has one exit. It literally does not matter what I do. People will always ask that question. I don't know why, but that is a question I will always get asked. And it's always the same answer, which is, I don't know until I'm doing it. It's because you have the speedrun tag? No. It's because I'm a speedrunner. It happens pretty much regardless. I don't think people even look at the tags. No one reads. I mean, like, it's not like it's a huge deal that people ask the question. It's just, like, a question that I get asked a lot that I don't have an answer.
I
You
disagree.
repeat this over a large enough timescale and it gets slightly annoying.
Huh?
Did it happen less? It probably wouldn't. I'm not convinced. The fact of the matter is that regardless of whatever's in my tags, I am known for being a speedrunner from the GTQs. So I get asked that about everything. It's just a thing. It happens. My type contemporary dance. Signed moderator for a live stream. People on average do not care. Signed the actual streamer. Thank you. You are chat-splaining. Kindly do not. It happens when I have no tags at all, moreover, because I frequently forget to put them on. What the fuck is visual ASMR? That doesn't mean anything. It's the aubergine. Yes, this is visual ASMR. I mean, I understand people who come in and go, is this a speedrun? When they look at the speedrun tag, and I just go, no, casual playthrough, because I'm too lazy to take the speedrun tag off half the time. I feel like the speedrun status would be fairly obvious if you, like, looked at the stream for more than 2 seconds, but the answer to that question is immutable, so whatever. Whereas am I going to make certain assumptions about my future plans? Plans that I never have. I never have any idea what I'm going to speedrun right up until the very instant where I'm doing it. I'm very flighty like that. Like, maybe I'll just wake up one day and think, yeah, let's speedrun some Deadly Premonition. I can't say I won't do that. I don't think I will, but I can't say it's not a thing that I've done before. I kind of just woke up one day and decided to do Catherine full body. Which I do plan on getting back to at some point, but it's not that popular with the people, unfortunately. Did that save? Yeah, okay, it did. I got confused there. It's so brief, it's actually, like, fucking with me. I like Catherine, and I want to do that run more, but, like, it's not quite survival horror, so it's, like, sort of a bit outside my wheelhouse. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I finished like 4 runs of Catherine.
I see you.
And the frame rate goes to shit. Let's hide. You gotta... The split screen presentation, though, is certainly novel. Even if it does make the frame rate go to shit. I almost missed that because I wasn't paying attention. That's me passing, by the way. I like the pause there. But then he has another one, so it's okay. And we did it. We win. Yeah, that's,
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Yeah, that TV texture is having a moment, to be sure. Alright, what do we get out of that? I forgot. What did we actually... We got nothing for that. No, should I be doing something in this room? Yeah, no, I was doing this. Okay, yeah, no. I turned the power on. I gotta go back now. I lost track of what I was doing and all the excitement. Ah, fucker. Yeah, wiggle the analog stick to run. Oh no, push. Why would you not just go around? Why is it like that? I don't follow. What? I don't get why why it's like this. I don't know why it's like this. I don't remember why it's the way that it is. He's so close too. Am I not doing it fast enough? Ah! No, I've been owned. I think I'm dead. No, I'm okay. I didn't press A, thus I failed the quick time event. And now he's just confused, he's just standing there. Yeah, no, open it real slow, buddy, that's alright. Oh, fucking hell. What's happening? I didn't evade! What the fuck? I'm having a bad time with this. What's happening? I don't think it's supposed to work like this. Ah, no! I don't think that's supposed to happen that way. How much more can I shake the stick? That's not oh, baby, is that not supposed to happen? That's not supposed to happen at all. I don't think it's supposed to go like that. I don't remember getting knocked down so much during that. That's okay, though. we got out of there eventually, right? That's the only thing that matters in the end. Sir, my bar is bent. I need to use my pipe. It's the steam, but like, I can't see the steam coming. The camera's pointed like Crash Bandicoot style. Hey, Rand. Also, this game does have a strong energy. It's such a powerful game. Guess we pressed the wrong button because he doesn't understand Nintendo controller layouts. Thank you, everyone, for deciding to do controller layouts completely different from each other. It's a good thing the continue function exists. The sad tuber of death. Mercifully, it's pretty easy to continue in this game. And the commands are always the same, so it's learnable, but... I did it again. I pressed the wrong button. Why are Nintendo controls backwards from everyone else? What fucking dumbass did that? Why use the same nomenclature but different positions? I fucking hate that. Now that's one way to really fuck with my muscle memory. Have all the commands be like the same buttons but completely different places. Right, R, because that's a different fucking button on the Nintendo Switch from ZR. I blame Nintendo's garbage-ass controller layouts for this shit. Also the fact they have 2 buttons named R. R. It's different from ZR. For no fucking reason. Despite that being not remotely intuitive. Also backwards from how everyone else does it. Normally, a bitch numbers these things. Christ, now that I'm done failing every QT, because there's gonna be a lot more of that shit to go around. Because this game's QTEs are super, super brief, and I have to contend with the fact that I'm dealing with Nintendo's shitty button layout. Where they have, like, multiple buttons named the same thing. And they're also in different places from controllers I use more frequently. Strongly dislike the fact that R and ZR are separate things. That's why you have R1 and R2, or RB and RT. Unmistakable. Just have R. It's shit. Hey, Master Freeze. True, the black and white buttons are... I mostly just hate that it's different. Like, A and B are flipped on 360 controllers, and you get used to that after a while when you're dealing with, like, other games, and then Nintendo is like, oh, I mean, I guess it's Microsoft's fault because Nintendo did it first, and then they did it backwards, and they flipped the buttons around, and it's like, why? Eternal, like, fucked muscle memory as a result of that. I see X, I will press the button on the left, but that's Y.
That's all the information we need, Zack. Let's go back and show them what we found.
Yeah, at least the continue function is mercifully forgiving. I get the feeling there are going to be some instances where it's not as forgiving. Guess what? It's fucking dark now. Fortunately, no. The continue points are fairly forgiving.
Seen any of these things before?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd? In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up. Not many people still believe it, but I guess it's a traditional place. Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out too.
Imagine closing school every time it rained.
Not many people ever wear raincoats.
And now the raincoat killer has leapt out from his picture book. Oh, by the way, would you two kindly show me your backs?
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
The person with the upside-down peace mark in that photo we found. He's our killer.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Zack and I saw him kill Anna in the lumber mill. He killed her. Right in there. Oh, one thing. Please don't ask me about Zack. That's a private matter. Anyway, by showing me your backs, we can clear up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best? You do want to remove yourselves from the suspect list. It will make things a lot easier.
This is insane. Your methods are rude, insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right? Agent York?
Emily, I can't hear you from the bottom of the can you're speaking from.
Are you satisfied now?
Yes. My apologies.
I turned the game up a bit to compensate for the
Now
fact I
you,
turned the music
George.
down.
Yeah, okay. I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
Huh?
George.
What are these scars?
Just like your Mr. Zack. Something private. I don't have to tell you about it.
Of course. Just like Zack.
Yo, no good. Thanks for the raid.
Right, Zack? Anyway, this will make things a lot easier.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm kind of reaching the end here, of this stream at least.
Off the hook. Thank you for your cooperation.
We just finished a major section, and this is about as good a place as I need to wrap it up.
Here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
No, I don't think so. But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene. You know what we have to do next, Zack. George, can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one place? There are some things I want to address with the townfolk.
Very well. I'll arrange to have as many as possible gather in the community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
This game is a special kind of awesome. But also it is kind of bad too. It's a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Save completed. Save completado.
Welcome back, everyone.
Thomas.
No. We are done. I saved the game. That means we are done for now. You closed the software. It is closed. The game saved. That is where we stop. None for you. Stream is over. Go home. Leave me alone.